my God.
Wow.
Wow, okay.
Can you believe it? I cannot believe it.
Neither can I.
Well.
Neither can I. Well. Oh, I forgot you can do that to the microphone.
Ooh, check 1 2 1 2.
1 2 check. 1 2 check.
It's the celebrities.
Is this on? Dun 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 dun.
Your future agony ants. Your future entertainment. Your future everything.
Just the future.
Is that so?
Right?
Yes.
Oh my God, that laugh. Okay. Okay. Hello, hi, it's me, Rance.
Hey, it's your girl Shanti.
And welcome to
Sit
Sit Tight
Tight
Podcast.
Podcast.
Woo! Yeah, welcome guys to this episode. Episode 1. We're feeling very nervous and different.
But it's going to be a good time.
It is. We're going to have a wonderful time, and we're going to talk about a lot of things. Like we said, we're going to talk about adulting.
Mm-hmm.
What else are we talking about? Relationships, friendships, men. Because is it a podcast if you don't talk about men?
Honestly. And a few controversial topics.
Yes, that arises on social media or just in the news.
Or you might even be thinking about it and we just think about it and just want to talk about it.
Yeah, so there's no structure to this podcast. So if you're listening to try and figure out what the structure is, I'm so sorry. There isn't.
YOLO, you only live once.
That's it. So I think we can start with how we met because, we decided to do this podcast. Some of you might know us, some of you might not. We can start with how we met. How did we meet, Shan?
We actually met 4 years ago last month.
Last month? Oh yes!
Wow.
Yes. Oh wow.
She forgot.
4 years ago. And we met when we were both newly qualified nurses. We had just come out of uni, and that was our first job. And we went to this program thing. Is like I'm not gonna get into the
it's a little bit of a training program that we did.
Yeah,
and we got into groups and we got to meet loads of lovely people. And I even made a group chat. That no one decided that they wanted to talk to me.
Shan made a group chat, and it was like we were the only youngest one.
Yeah, we were the youngest.
Yeah, we were the youngest,
like
and then
21.
we were with like some aunties on the table. Gosh, we were 21.
I know. Wow.
And we're gonna be what? How old?
We're going to be 27 this year. Wow.
I was really gonna say 26. I forgot it was 27.
Wow. So we're not even.
We're not even. What's it called? Middle.
We are late.
20s. We are late 20s now.
Late bloomers.
Oh my God. But yeah. So it was basically full of aunties, and Shannon decided to make a group chat. Shannon was like, "Oh yeah, guys, I made a group chat. What's everyone's number?" And literally, they didn't have time for us with our nonsense on a group chat. So then I don't even remember how we decided to then meet up.
Oh, do you know what it is? What? Basically, because I'm annoying, I was like, I'm working. I was like, oh my gosh, where do you work? Oh, I work here. So I was like, look at me on the night shift. I'll go and disturb my friends.
Yeah, so she was working upstairs and I was working downstairs, and it was the same hospital. So yeah, we were both doing, I think it was a night shift.
Yeah.
Was it a night shift?
It was a night shift.
Yeah, and then she came down, and then we had a chat, and then it just went on from there. We just met, and the thing we love to do is eat. We eat.
Yes.
Brunches. Oh my God, do you remember when we did that brunch?
Oh my days.
Where was it? Big Easy.
Yes.
That day, guys, it was a sunny day, nice day. I think we both even wore heels. Did we wear?
I think we wore heels, I can't lie.
We did wear heels, and then we went to Canary Wharf, isn't it? It was Canary Wharf.
And we decided to go buy matching trainers because we're cute like that. But
We
slightly intoxicated. But it was very cute.
Slightly intoxicated. We were very intoxicated.
Why? Yeah, so we were living our best lives, as you could hear.
We decided to go from Canary Wharf to the O2, and that's where we
went to the outlet.
We went to the like a trainer's outlet, and then we
got matching trainers.
We got matching trainers. And we also went to the selfie factory. Took
my days.
That day was the longest day. And then we also went to Build-A-Bear, and we built a bear.
Yeah.
Where is your bear? I gave mine to my niece.
My bear is upstairs.
Oh, I gave mine to my niece, and we built a bear. Guys, can you imagine how much money we spent on that day? When you have alcohol in you,
It was probably less than £100. I can't lie.
it was not less than £100. Shannon.
I mean,
Shannon. It was it was definitely not less than £100. It was more.
Okay, it was less than £150. But sometimes you've got to live your best life.
It was not less than £150. Shannon, it was more.
Listen, I don't remember spending that much money.
Shannon, listen, what's it called?
The
brunch. Let's say the brunch was like
£30. It was £30.
Yeah, it was like £30.
Yes.
and
then we went to
the trainers we got was like £40-something.
Mine was 33 because I used.
Was it 33?
Because I used my NHS this time. I don't know about you still.
Okay, let's say around that price. And then the selfie factory we paid like was it £10 or something?
I feel like it was more than £10.
It was it was a bump actually.
Just for pictures.
And then the Build-A-Bear was like
I think it was 15.
£15. Okay, maybe not more than 150.
See, listen, even though I'm intoxicated, I know my money very well.
Mm-hmm.
I have to manage my money very well.
Not well enough.
Apart when I go to Harrods, now it's peak.
Yeah, so that's where, our friendship has been good. So talking about friendships. Speaking about friendships.
I think the main thing that no one tells us is that as you get older, you actually outgrow friendships. And it's not spoken about enough.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes it's like you're reaching new heights and that person is not going there with you. So then there's a bit of like jealousy and just like resentment and entitlement as well. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Like they feel so kind of like entitled. Like just because you're my friend, I must get this from you. Like you must do this for me. Where, it's like if I'm your friend and I feel like I want to do that for you, I will, but you shouldn't feel entitled.
No, that's true. Do you know what? I feel like it's one thing when you're doing good for yourself, you just need to be mindful that the people you came up with, they will not feel that same way for you. They'll be like, hee hee ha ha, well done. Let's say you're putting out some content. They'll watch, will they like? Will they promote? No, they won't.
Sis.
And it's like, you're very, very quick to jump on, oh, this celeb's doing this celeb's doing that. But what about your own friend, your homegrown friend, your sister, the one you grew up with?
Say it.
But you want to be doing higgy by promoting celebrities. What about your friends?
Liking celebrities, like even liking people that that they've spoken to you about, that they don't like. But then they start like doing all these extra things with them just because they've fallen out with you or there's that jealousy that they have with you.
Gee.
Tell them, sis. Speak your truth.
I can't lie. So I remember there was one time, I had a friend. Mm-hmm. We were good. Like we were good. It was a bit weird, but we were good. And I remember I got my new job. It was when I got like one of my senior posts and I invited her to my house and everything, and then I was like, because obviously I'm a bit of a homebody. So then out of nowhere, I was like, oh, I'm doing this. She was like, oh, you think you're all that because you got a new job? Pardon?
What the hell?
Pardon? What do you mean I think of all that? You think you're all that when you're going out with all your friends?
Huh?
And I'm like, but you're my friend as well.
Exactly.
It was just giving bitter. And I just said, why are you being bitter? Like, I don't understand where this energy's come from. And do you know what's mad? A lot of people harbour this, like, it eats them up. And then the one thing that makes them snap is your success. And then, pew!
Whoop. What did you do? Are you still friends?
I cut her off, man. I don't have time. I don't have time for negative energy. Listen, if you want to be bitter, it's not my problem that you're not doing anything to better yourself. At the end of the day, we all have opportunities. If you don't have the initiative to take your own opportunity, that is your business.
Oh, yeah, you better tell them.
I am not your mother. I'm not going to pick you up and drag me with you. It's either you use your opportunities, you do well, you do that by yourself, and I support you, or you can just stay down there because I'm on the up. The people I'm with, they're on the up, okay? If you want to be a bystander, be a bystander. Go be a backup dancer. I don't care. Don't bring down my energy, or my friend's energy, or my family's energy. Okay, rant over.
Amen. That was a rant and a half. Oh my God. And I wanted to also talk about like, we don't have that time because adulting is kicking everybody's ass. Like mental health is something that is not spoken about enough.
It's true.
In your adulthood, because as you get into like as you grow up, you start like all these new responsibilities start coming into your life, and then you know your mental health deteriorate for whatever reason it will be, and then it's just like, and now you have to wake up to go to work. Now you have to deal with friends who feel entitled to you and your time. Then you've got to deal with, like, you know, rent. You've got to deal with bills. You've got to deal with all these things. Like, friendship should not be something that is impacting on your mental health. Friendship should be the cherry on top. Same as relationships. Friendship should be the cherry. It's where you go to have fun, to let loose. So it shouldn't really be, you know, an added stress. So cut them off because, child.
I agree. Do you know, like, how guys, think about it, you know, when you go and buy a loaf from the supermarket and the way you slice bread, that's the way you should slice them out of your life.
I'm sorry, what?
Because
what analogy was that?
Listen, I can't lie, the food analogies, they bang. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Think about it, you were very quick to take a slice of a cake. Think about it like that. People who feel entitled to you, they take a slice out of you. That's them taking that energy from you. They're draining that energy away from you. Well, no. The same way they're going to slice that energy out of you, you will slice them out of your life. You'll be like, pew, pew.
So we went from bread to cake.
Yeah.
Pizza? There's slices.
I can't lie. I'm not going to bring pizza into it because I love pizza too much. I'm not going to do that to it. But no, it's entitlement, because I feel like as we grow up, like, our friendship groups get smaller.
Yeah, definitely.
And as you come across different sorts of people, they feel entitled to your time. And I think what it is it's expectation in friendships. Like, is there a foundation? Is there a standard to have? Because I'm not being funny. Depending on who you're friends with, it changes.
It does. Yeah.
And it's like, you have some friends where you can not talk to them for a while, but you know they're okay. They won't feel a type of way. Other people,
yeah. No, like, I've got it does. And remember when you were younger and your parents would, like, warn you of friends?
Someone told me that not to have any friends, man.
What is that with African parents?
Because they know.
I swear they do not trust anybody.
They're wise.
Listen, my mum has friends, but she's not like how we are in our generation with friends. She's very much like, they live their life and, you know, to talk on the. But yeah, my mum, like, she advised me, you know, be careful of friends. Don't have too many friends. She would love it if I had none, really and truly. Her mantra is more like, trust nobody. Yeah. Like, they trust nobody. I think it's probably like the generation that they grew up in.
Yeah, I agree.
And you know, a lot of jealousy and things like that. And then also, like, when you're younger, you're like, friendship, the center of your world is friends.
Everything. If you don't have friends, you will cry.
My God.
You'll be crying. You'll be like, if you don't have any friends. Okay, not like that. Not like that.
Oh, God, who cries like that?
Not like that. But like, when you grow up, you just want friends. And until, like, you're like, you go your separate ways. So let's say university, because you're focused on, like, you know, your career path. Friends are your center. Even at university, because you're going to a place, normally you're going by yourself. You need your friends. They're like the center of your foundation.
Speaking about going to university by yourself, I was not supposed to go to uni by myself.
Oh, I went. Did you go?
Where?
Did you go to uni by yourself?
I did.
I never knew that.
Let me tell you the story. Listen. Sorry, guys. Okay, right? That was not the plan. Oh. So in college, there was like 3 of us. We were like the 3 musketeers, whatever. Even though my best friend did go to the same college as me, she was doing like a complete different course than me. So we would see each other, like, we'll go to college together sometimes, catch the same bus, whatever. And she had her own group of friends in college, and I had like my own group of friends in college. And there was like 3 of us, like, we were so close, the 3 musketeers. There was like one Nigerian girl, and then the other girl, she was, gosh, where was she from? I think she was from Algeria or something like that. Or she was Persian, I think.
Ooh.
What country?
Persia. It's a country.
Okay, yeah.
You can tell we didn't do well in geography. Actually, no, I can't.
No, I did do geography. I'm just terrible.
I got an A in geography. Don't scratch that.
Well, you took that as GCSE?
Yeah. I don't like history. You historians, go away.
You had to pick either history or geography?
Yeah.
We didn't have to. I didn't pick any of them.
My school was the ghetto. I can't lie.
Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, so it was like 3 of us, and like we would you know, do our coursework together. We would help each other get like distinctions and stuff like that, right? So then me and this Nigerian girl, we decided that nursing is what we want to do. So we applied to literally like the same universities. to do the same course. The Persian girl, she wanted to do radiography.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so she was really clever. Like out of us three, she was the most clever one. The more clever, most clever. English is not my first language.
She's a brain box.
Yeah. So it came to time where we then decided like this is the university we're going to, DMU, right? We chose that university. It was time for us to go. Like it was going to be me and her. We went to the interview together on the same day. Blah blah blah. Got the course. No, not bloody all, because what happens is not all. What's it called? Then she decided that nearing the time that she has now gotten, she was still going to church at the time, but now she said something about the church that she was going to. I'm not going to say the church's name. It was not SPAC Nation, but it was another church. Anyway, I used to go to that church, but not anymore.
I feel like I know what it is.
Yeah, you probably do. She said that basically the pastor said something about, oh, if she does go to that uni, she's gonna fall into like the bad crowd with boys and things like that, and she needs to, distance herself from friends. So the girl cut me out.
Hey, Chalet.
She cut me out. She changed the uni that she wanted to go to, and that was literally it. She sent me like the longest voice note as to why she's basically cutting me and the other girl out. But you know what hurts?
Wow.
Me and the other girl were more clever than she was. So she would fail her courses and we would stay behind after college and we would all help her. We helped her get those like high grades to go to uni. And then in the end, she was trying to tell me that I was going to be a bad influence. Mind you, I was going to uni with a boyfriend. So it wasn't like I was going to uni single to do a matting and, all of that. And yeah. So then I ended up going to uni by myself. Like, to be honest, it was a great decision. I loved it.
I'm glad. She sounds like a leech.
Yeah.
Just leash off your energy, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's mad. Well, me going to uni, I went by myself because, to be honest, going in school, I was a very quiet girl. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't quiet. I used to get into fights.
How does that make any sense? You just said in school I was a very quiet girl.
But it was only when I was provoked. So, to be honest, I was quite to myself. I don't feel like I had a lot of friends because I was literally in my shell. And I used to hang around the bad girls and I distanced myself from them. I was like, oh, who do I have? And then all my friends got kicked out of the school basically in sixth form, so I didn't really have anyone.
No.
Went to uni by myself. Last minute, I was like, I'm gonna go by myself. Boy, was it Essex?
Oh, was Essex? How was it?
It was a mad thing. By myself, it was really difficult because everyone around me was a lot older and I was the youngest one. There was bad influences. I distanced myself from them. And then that's where I met my very, 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 very close friend till this day, who's about like almost 10 years older than me.
Oh wow.
No, man.
Let's speak about that. I saw this thing on Instagram. I saw this thing on Instagram where it's like having a job will have you best friends with a 6-year-old person.
Do I have any?
I've got a lot of friends at my job and previous jobs that were much older than me with like husbands, kids, and they were literally like my best work friends.
But do you know why? Because we're in a profession. It just makes us we're more mature. We have to be. So I get on a lot better with older people. So grandma, if you're out there, Angry Birds.
I'm sorry.
This is for you.
Angry Bird?
I call her Angry Bird because she looks like an Angry Bird. She's my babes though. It's okay.
Does she know you call her that?
Oh yeah, I've got a teddy bear and everything. Angry Bird. She knows this.
Where's she from?
She's from Nepal.
Why'd you call her Angry
Because
Bird?
of her eyebrow. She knows this as well.
Oh my God. That is such a good self-esteem that she has.
I don't know if I'm doing it properly, but yeah. Yeah, man. She's like 8 years older than me.
How can you call someone angry?
But like, she's my big sister, so she looks after me because I was 18 when I went by myself, and this girl made sure I didn't do anything stupid.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, she loves me dearly, my darling.
Question: if you had a close friend, and they and you were then talking to this guy, like just talking to, not in a relationship, whatever, but this close friend knows how much you like the guy, right?
I know where this is going. Carry on.
And then down the line, something happened and you and this guy decided to like just scrap it, just, no more, How would you feel if your friend came to you and said, "Oh, I started talking to this guy, and it's the same guy, and basically she really likes him, and yeah." Would you rather they come and tell you, or would you rather they do it behind your back, or would you rather like how dare you go there? What's the
Do you know
tea
what?
on that?
I'm a girl. I like honesty. I'd rather you come to me and be honest. However,
Okay.
However, do you know what it is? Why are you going for sloppy seconds? Oh. No. Deep it, yeah. The thing is, I'll respect you for coming to tell me. So there's a respect there. Because it takes a lot for me to respect people. Well, not like that, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, cool. You know we're not on good grounds, so you want to go for my sloppy seconds. Are you a child going back for extras at the canteen? Who are you?
Choice.
Oh.
Please, sir, can I have some? Oh my god.
No. But why are you going for my sloppy seconds? There's so many men out there. Why are you going for my sloppy seconds?
So what? So they come and they tell you, well, like, I don't think it's more of them asking for your permission.
They're just telling me.
They're literally just telling you.
But do you know what it is? Yeah, you're coming to tell me because you come to tell me that you've done it. So you went behind my back anyway.
Yeah.
You are a snake. You are a leech. Why are you chatting to me?
I have got a different opinion.
But do you know? Do you know what? It depends on how much. If you're talking to someone and it's like, oh, it's dead. Okay, fine. I'll be like, you can have my sloppy seconds, but.
But what if like you and this guy did not like sleep together or anything? It was more so you were still like it was dating, talking. But like obviously you told this friend that you really really like him.
I'll still feel type of way because it's like if I've come to you and confided in you that I like this person and then I know we're not talking, but it's like for the same thing. If it's the same way, like imagine you stop talking to someone, would you go and just out their secrets like that?
No.
I feel like there's a loyalty. I feel like there's some sort of loyalty.
I feel like that as well, but then I feel like there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, there's nothing I can do.
I mean, it's different if that's your ex. My ex, no.
Oh.
Don't go there.
I have a story for that later.
Okay. That's literally ex, no. But if it's a guy that I'm talking to, we didn't sleep together, we just went out on a few dates, and I really started to like him, and for whatever reason, we decided to put a stop to it.
Oh, if it was mutual, fine. If I was ghosted,
so what if it wasn't mutual? But then how is that your friend's fault? The guy ghosted you.
Well, I thought we weren't talking. Me and the girl weren't talking, so I'm beefing her for something else. And now
what?
Don't aggravate me.
You can't bring your own flavour into the story. I didn't say you. I said this is your close friend.
Okay, do you know what? If it's my close friend...
Not your best friend, close friend.
Okay, do you know what? If it's my close friend, I'll just be like, go about your business. But I'll feel the type of way about it. And at the end of the day, you are allowed to agree to disagree.
Yeah, absolutely.
So at the end of the day, if it's my close friend, I want them to be happy.
Yeah.
But if it's someone that I beefed with, get out of my face.
So if it was your close friend, you'll be fine.
I'll get over it.
I don't think you will be fine.
I'll get over it.
I think you're just saying it. You're just like.
No, I'm trying to think of a scenario, but I know that my close friend will never do that. But in a case that they were, I'll just be like, do you know what? I'll let them know how I feel, and I'll just be like, this is how I feel about it. But if this person makes you happy, you're going to marry them, you're going to have children, then fine. Okay. But if it crumbles, I'll come to you and I'll be like, I told you. You want to go for my sloppy seconds? I told you. It's okay.
I told you. Okay, but they just started talking.
Oh, okay.
They're not saying like marriage or anything.
Okay, that's fine. You could talk, but if it knows dodgy, it's not my business.
So basically, she is not for it. She is not for it. What if it's an ex?
Oh my dick! No, I can't.
But what if you and the ex went out on a mutual thing? It wasn't like a messy breakup.
But the thing is, I would have told my friend everything about what was going on, so you'll know everything that's happened.
So then why you go in there? Right?
Yeah, why are you going there? You just want my sloppy seconds.
Oh God, here we go with the sloppy seconds.
No, do you know what? There's a girl code, like...
Oh, yeah, girl code.
Like,
Let's speak about
the thing is, I feel like in this day and age, no one really adheres to a girl code. It doesn't have to be written. I feel like it's just like respect. So it's like, if my friend had an ex and they'll start chatting to me, I'll just be like, why are you talking to me? Go talk to Keisha. Or like Felicia or Oluwafemi. Don't come and talk to me because you know that I'm close to my friend, because at the end of the day, you'll be surprised, but women still let men get in between their friendships. And if it's an ex,
But the thing is, men do not. Let's speak about that.
they don't care.
They won't even tell their friends to go through.
I know.
But when it comes to us girls, we're very stupid.
I know.
Because we will allow men to get in between our relationships.
It's true, because it's like because I even remember there was one.
Mm-hmm.
There was one time. First year of uni, yeah. Listen, I was minding my business, and all of a sudden, yeah, I remember this one girl. I was. Do you know what? I just got on well. I was in the what's it called, those social lounges thing, and I was playing FIFA with the man them.
Yeah.
What's wrong with playing FIFA? This girl, I think she was an ex, got bare aggy and decided to go spread rumor about me.
Hmm?
Yeah.
What rumor did she spread, sis?
Well,
No, you can't. You can't just say. You can't just say that.
no, she basically
But
was
not
like,
give the whole tea. If you're gonna give the tea, give
No,
the
she
whole.
basically
We
was-
give the whole tea on here, guys. Sit tight.
she was basically trying to say, I was doing a thing with the guy, and I said, pardon?
What, are you sleeping with the guy?
Yeah, but I only just come and play FIFA. I came to mind my business. And I was even trying to inquire to join the football team. But you want to go spread rumour because
You were just trying to be a tomboy in bees.
Exactly, where you're just looking like one oversized sweet potato. Like, I don't understand. Like, the thing is that's what I mean, is women can be bitter. I'm literally minding my business. I have no qualms.
Yeah.
But because you want to be big auntie shumu shumu shumu, you want to come and spread rumour, what, does it make your ego bigger? Does it make you feel better knowing that you're going to try and put someone
So they
down?
weren't even together?
No! It's next.
Oh, God.
Do you know what I mean? It's just,
And what did he say?
I don't think that person ever found out, you know?
But how did you find out?
Because someone, when they came and told me, they're like, oh, by the way, oversized sweet potato said that you're doing X, Y, and Z. And I was like, really?
I'm sorry, oversized sweet potato.
And do you know what's
Oversized? What is with you and giving people these nicknames?
And do you know what's mad? I came across oversized sweet potato, and I am this high up in my career, and you're there.
Oh,
that's
did she do
karma.
nursing as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
Karma.
God damn, you're still
Karma.
about 5. Sorry, you're still.
She's a student now.
Oh.
Karma.
Okay, so
I walked, she's like, hello, sister. That's how you address me with respect.
this podcast is not for you guys. It's for it's for her.
Listen,
It's for her to write and get everything out.
if you do someone dirty, their karma will come. And I wasn't even ever expecting the karma until I saw it. It's like, oh, it's nice to see. I'm thinking, pardon?
Like,
You're the one that opened your mouth, flowing at the ocean. You're happy to see me.
what about in terms of still sticking with the friendship topic? If you're struggling with your mental health and you distance yourself from friends completely, someone like friends that you're like really really close to, is distancing yourself from them an excuse? I mean, is the mental health an excuse to distance yourself from them completely and just kind of isolate yourself? How do people go about that? Because I know that's a thing that's always happened.
I've done it personally.
So have I.
I've done it. Do you know? I did it recently, and I was going through a really bad patch, and I literally just ignored everyone's phone calls, ignored everyone's texts. That was a very bad way of me dealing with it. I'll be honest with you. I should have just been like what you've done, for example. I'll just send a message like, I'm not doing well right now.
Yes,
And
that's
then
what I do.
I think that's the very mature way of doing it. Maybe me, because I was literally just like, I just don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
And I have periods where I don't want to talk to anybody. And now I've vocalized it. I'm just like, I don't want to talk to anybody. And I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. If you choose to disturb me, I'll watch you disturb me and I won't pick up the phone call.
I feel like the reason why I sent like a text to that certain group of friends to let them know, look, I'm not going to be, replying back to your messages. I'm just taking a time out. And literally I send it as a broadcast to all my friends at the same time. It's because I'm the type of person, whereas I never do that. So if I was to just randomly just do that, it's so kind of like out of character. Do you get what I mean? So then I thought, if I do that, they're just going to constantly keep calling my phone. And that's going to piss me off even more. So this way, I have already told you that don't call, don't text, don't message, whatever. I'm taking a time, I'm taking a break from all the friendships to get my mental health right. But then are we hypocrites if guys do that and say, I'm going to break up with you to get my mental health?
That's an excuse.
Thank you. Okay. Oh, damn.
No,
I really went there,
That's a flat excuse. The thing is, with friends, they know your character and they know you very well. So I think people realise with me, I'm not a very good communicator. I'm trying to work on it. I feel like I communicate well, but I can do it better. But if something's out of character, everyone will be like, this is not Shannon, what's going on?
Yeah,
that
exactly.
sort of thing. But men, oh, I'm going to use this time to take out my mental health. Or, oh, like, I'm just trying to work on me. You were working on you before you even started chatting to me, so why are you giving me nonsense? It's an excuse.
Isn't working on yourself? It's a continuous thing. It's non-stop. You can't just put a pause or get out of a breakup. I'm really talking about this here. I'm really going into this. Oh my god. No, but seriously, like, the thing, especially if the girl is like a girl that you know has been through everything with you, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you come and say, I want to stop this relationship because I want to work on myself. But then are we being hypocrites though? Because we're saying that with friends, yes, we can do that, we do that, but then with guys can't do that.
Okay. The guys one, that's a whole big topic. We're going to come back to that another time.
Okay.
However, with friends, it's fine because they know you. Like, your friends are your family. So it's fine. They'll know that they need to give you your space, because at the end of the day, we can't just be smothering each other. We'll get on each other's nerves. And we are all living our own lives. So we all need to have that bit of space.
Yeah.
And if there's a time where our mental health is going down, we just need that extra space. And our friends will understand. Well, the good friends will understand that. People won't take it for granted. And also, if you value that person and they ask you for something, or they've just gone mad, like, you just need to have some space. My situation, I didn't deal with it very well. The first time I ever ignored my very close friend's phone call, that's how you know that I was down in the dump. I was like, oh, do you know what? I managed to go to her and I just started writing. She's like, oh, okay. I was like, I won't do it again. I'm really sorry. You're a babe. But
it gets like that sometimes though. It gets like that. But yeah, I agree with you in terms of the guys using it as an excuse.
Oh, piece of trash.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Wow.
But like, do you know what? Saying that, like, friendship entitlement, it's like, when you're going through your periods where you want space, why do people feel entitled to your time even though you want space? Do you get what I mean?
True. But then at the same time though, it's like, if you don't let them know that you want that space, then...
True.
But then there are some friends that don't, like you said, they actually don't, like, care. Like, even when you do say you want space, they're still in your space. Yeah. There are some that will be like in your space, but like as in, no, I'm gonna be here for you. I'm here for you.
Which is fine.
Which is okay, exactly. Because when I did it, all I was doing was literally going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home. Like, not speaking to anybody.
There's no right or wrong
I guess,
way.
yeah.
It's like, maybe because I'm a very loud person, very out there, let's just say. But I'm unknown, don't get that twisted. So it's like, I'm very vocal and everything. So for me, it's just be like, it's a bit like, whoa. Like,
what's going on? Like, yeah, exactly.
Is she right? Is she okay? Like, what's going on? And yeah, I needed it. And to be honest, when I came back, I felt a bit better. I mean, I looked tired. I looked like a panda. I had panda eyes. But I felt better knowing that I had that space away from everybody, because it's like, how can I be... the way I was thinking, how can I be a good friend if I don't have the capacity for myself?
Let's speak about that, because then that's very real, because you will be going through something and there might be another friend that's also going through something, and if you're not telling them you need that space, they're coming to unload on you, and then sometimes you feel like, oh my god, like, how can I help them, because I'm going through it myself as well. Like, then I feel like I can't give the best advice, because it's like the blind leading the blind, like, sis, me too,
Well, I hear that.
So then that's why I think it's good to then take that break, like you said, because you're not going to be your best self for your friend and give your friend any advice and stuff, because they're also coming to you as a friend, just like you go to them as a friend to unload and just tell them what you're going through and ask for advice and stuff like that. However,
I was waiting for the however, I can't lie.
However, are we being hypocritical when it comes to relationships and men decide to do that? Because there are many men who break up with their girlfriends to work on their mental health.
Listen, yeah, that's a stupid excuse. I don't want to hear it from men.
Oh.
I can't lie.
Oh.
If it's a female, like we're like sisters, it's different. It's like if I don't have the capacity, but maybe it is. I feel like even if you can communicate that you don't have the capacity, I feel like some people just be like,
Okay.
but but like,
Okay.
especially like, do you know what it is? Especially when you're the strong friend. I feel like
let's speak about being the strong friend.
Being a strong friend, no, it's alright, sis. I always feel like I'm the strong friend because I feel like a lot of people feel like they can come to me and just talk to me, and I feel like a mother, you know, a mother, and I feel like I'm good at giving people advice. I try not to be a hypocrite, but in my profession, we're supposed to be hypocrites anyway. But I try my best to advise people. But sometimes when I don't have the capacity, maybe it might just be me not communicating it very well. But like, you know, when people tell you what's up, but then it's like, it'll be like one thing, but sometimes it'll be another thing. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about. I get overwhelmed sometimes, I must say. And that's only recently I'm like, okay, I'm getting overwhelmed now. Because before, some people be like, bada, 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 bada. And I mean, like, you know when you get the text messages, you get like 20 at a time. And do you know what? It's really it's really
overwhelming.
And I don't know how to process it, and I don't want to ignore you. Because I want to be a good friend, but at the same time, my brain cannot contain.
My brain can't take it.
It's a lot to take in, because it's like, you're dealing with your own stuff. And then I feel like that's why I've told people, like, sometimes just send me a voice note.
But then again, sis, not to play the devil's advocate, because I don't like the devil. Who does?
No one.
No, but there are some witches that do.
Well, bless in the name of Jesus, amen.
Amen, hallelujah. Not to play the devil's advocate, but then can't we say the same about the men who want to take who wants to take that break, because they might also feel overwhelming having that extra person.
They don't know how to communicate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's another topic. But
like, do you know what? It's this whole thing of, okay, I feel overwhelmed with everything at the moment. Like, I just want to. It's the thing is, oh, you're a great girl, but I don't want to hear your but.
No.
But I'm going through the fine. If it's like, do you know what it is? Who are we to judge what you're going through is genuine or not?
Yeah.
But at the same time, why using it as an excuse? Because the same thing you're going through, you met me, you were continuing, and then after you're like, it's overwhelming. So
okay,
what was the difference?
So apart from, okay, let's take away the mental health bit. What about the ones that are like to work on myself, as in like they want to, you know, men want to get to a certain place in life to be able to feel like they can have a woman next to them.
Yeah, no, I heard that.
But the thing is, I don't like that one. Because it's like, oh, I want to have money before I can be in a relationship.
So you want a gold digger?
And then they go and they freaking say that women are gold diggers, and they, you know, they cuss gold diggers. But then at the same time, you're now saying that you're going to go off to get your money up before you get into a relationship.
Do you know what?
It's so confusing.
I feel like social media and society plays a big role.
Oh yeah,
because it's like, why do you have to build? What happened to? Oh, why don't you find someone and you build together, build a legacy?
This is what I'm trying to say.
But no, you want to get your money up because you want to go get that thing that looks like a Coca-Cola bottle, and you want to be so. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want to miss Lado? Do you want to miss Minaj?
Do you want a lady in the street?
You basically just want a trophy,
right?
You want a trophy to walk around with, and you know they're a gold digger, but you know that's something to show off because of your pride. You want to show off to the man them.
But then at the same time, they're off going and like cussing women who they think are gold diggers.
They're only doing that to make themselves feel well. I'm sorry.
That's men and their ego.
Like, I don't understand. Like, the math is not mathing.
It's not mathing at all. But yeah, so then that one I think is an excuse. But with the mental health one, I used to think it was a shit excuse. But
I can't lie. I feel like society needs to actually listen to men's mental health because it's really bad.
It's terrible.
I mean, I heard that Shaq was crying on TV and some women was laughing.
Not you bringing Love Island into this episode.
But do you know what? It's an example because it's like, when a man cries, what would you do?
But again, it's how they've been brought up. And it's also the society that we're living right now. Men crying are not seen as strong, quote unquote. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All the guys see it as, you know, weak if they cry for something or cry about a girl, or even little things like, how is you doing romantic things for your girlfriend seen as you being a simp?
Oh, they still use the word simp?
I think they do.
That's not.
I've seen it somewhere. But no, I think that's why it's so difficult when it comes to men, like voicing things and talking through their emotions and, you know, their mental health and getting the help that they need, because they don't want to seem weak, quote unquote weak.
It's really sad, because do you know what I wonder? How do men communicate about their mental health in their own friendships?
Do they?
I don't think they do.
That's the thing. I don't think they do. I really don't think they do. Or maybe they'll do it, but it's like a jokey way.
They'll be like, oh, like, I feel bad.
Like, bro, I'm very,
Like,
I'm going through it, bro.
I'm going through it. It's not looking good, bruv.
It's not looking good.
but in all seriousness.
But then what can society do to have that welcomeness of and that open space for men? Because women, we talk a lot. We have our friends. Whatever we're doing, we would go to our friends and we will talk to them. So it's just natural to us.
Yeah.
But with men, it's just been such a generational thing and just societal thing that, you know, and that's why the suicidal rate in men is much
under the age of
higher.
40, they have the highest suicide
It's
rates.
crazy. So then how do we then, as a society, make that open space and make men feel like it's okay to talk about it? It's okay to seek help. It's okay to get a therapy.
I feel like...
A therapist.
I feel like men should have that one friend that they know they can chat to on a level.
I think they do though, but they still don't feel that.
This is going to be a controversial one. It's like, you know, us women, we talk, but then how do you feel about a guy having a female friend?
That's another topic you brought up.
But it's like, they should have, I'm like, but guys, unless you're in the profession, I don't feel like they'll be talking to each other like that.
But if they do have female friends, what do you think, that they have female friends so they can talk to the female friend about their mental health?
No.
Well, there we go.
Let's talk about something else.
Well, speaking of that, how do you feel about if your boyfriend or your husband or boyfriend, because had a lot of female friends?
It's a red flag.
Yeesh.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what you're doing with Becky, Keisha, Susanna.
Okay. What if you know the girls? What if you've met you met some of them and...
Okay, if I met them, I feel more at ease. I'll be like, okay, sweet. I don't...
Really? Because I still don't think that would put me at ease.
No, I'll be more suspicious.
Because some women are very...
conniving.
Yeah, very sneaky.
They'll just be like, oh yeah, he's my friend. But literally, they'll have something in their room of all the pictures of your man. It's a bit mad, isn't it?
Okay, but then are we allowed to have guy friends? What if you have a boyfriend and they come to you and they say, I'm not comfortable with you having this guy as your friend. I'm not comfortable with you having guys.
Personally, I don't have any guy friends because they've all tried to move to me and made me feel very uncomfortable. So I don't have any.
There is always that one guy friend that you will have that will have something for you.
It was all of them.
Okay.
It was all of them.
Okay. They were not your friends.
They were never my friends. They were like, they just wanted to befriend me. And then when they thought like they had opportunity, come on.
But to be fair, I do have like...
So you got nice guy friends.
I've got good nice.
Can you lend me some guy friends? Because I don't have any.
I can share them, absolutely. However, I feel like having guy friends have taught me how some men move. And sometimes it's very beneficial to have the opposite gender, because you can learn so much.
Oh no, I did have one, but then I ended up turning out to be his mother. So I was like, no, I have to cut you off. I'm not your mother.
Not the mummy boys.
Yeah. But it was very beneficial. I actually knew what it was like to look through the eyes of a narcissist.
A narcissist?
That's why I had to cut him off.
Sis, not a narcissist.
Yeah.
Speak on it. You know I'm gonna tell you to speak on it.
I had like a friend, and gosh, gonna come for me. I'm ready. My text messages and all my phone calls on no call ID, they're gonna come for me.
That's fine.
But it's like, how can you tell me there's always a girl that a guy falls in love with, but then there'll be like the other girls, I don't care about them. I don't care. I'll sleep with this one just for the sake of it. I'll sleep with this one just for the sake. I'm just like,
wait, what?
Do you not like consider their feelings? Like, I like it when they make me feel good. I'm like, but
wait, go back. Start again. I didn't get that circle.
So guys will always have that one love.
The love, yes.
But then when they're not with that person, even if they mess up, they'll be trying to get that person. Okay.
They will be trying to get that person back by using other women.
Yeah, making them jealous. And then
that's a very cool thing.
And I think at one point I was actually used. to make the other person jealous. I'm like,
how did he use this, sis?
oh, I was even confused. It was like, oh, I'm just using to make her jealous. I'm like, yeah.
He told you?
Yeah.
And what did you... I hope you flipping said...
No, I was a bit like, that's a bit mad.
And you still carried on?
No, I was in shock. I was like, do you know when you're in shock? I was like, that's a bit mad. And I had to done it. I sent a message. I was like, I'm not agreeing with this. And the thing is, the girl's such a nice girl. We got on so well. It got to a point. I was like, the morals.
It got to a point, Shannon, when he told you, that's when you should have been like, goodbye. Why is it getting to a point?
Do you know what it is? It's like when you're friends with someone, then you cut them. Oh yeah. Word of advice: if you have a friend and you cut them off, do not let them back into your life.
Absolutely not. There was a reason why you cut them off in the first place. There's no point in you bringing them back into
this
your
person
life.
I reintroduced
because
them.
they're going to... Oh, okay.
And that's when it happened. And then it got very sticky. And I just found out things. I was like, I don't agree with this at all. Like, I was getting shook. Like, how do I... And I was like, I was putting my place, like, if I was this girl, how would I feel? And I'm like,
yeah, exactly. You always have to put yourself in.
Like, I was shook. I was shook for the girl. I was like, nah.
And then you just told him bye. Did you get back together with the girl?
I don't think they are. I don't think they talk.
But he's still using other...
I have no idea.
Chalet.
It's a bit mad, but yeah, that's why I don't have guy friends. But if a guy wants to be my friend, come be my friend.
I think out of all the guy friends, not mine, but out of many guy friends that I've seen or heard of from other people, there's always that one that's secretly...
Oh, there's
always at least one. Not mine. There's always...
I was just like, not mine.
Not mine. But there's always that one that, you know, that has secret feelings for you and they're just waiting.
They're manifesting.
And then you go to them to talk to them about your boyfriend and like problems you're having with your...
They're probably writing down notes on how to be better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh. No, wow, I'm hitting you. Speaking of how to be better and writing down notes, on a first date, if a guy asks you, so what do you expect from a man, or what do you...
Don't tell them.
Thank
you. Don't. Do you know why? From experience,
yeah.
Some people are Oscar, Grammy winning actors.
Yeah.
They will take down notes mentally. They will take note of everything that you said and they'll pretend to be that person.
Absolutely.
Some people may only last 3 months, maybe 6 months, people up to a year, and then they'll change. And then everything will go downhill. Nah, it sounds mad, but they'll pretend.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like falling. Oh, you're wonderful. You're great. You're this and that. And then they'll just change. And then like you're stuck with that idea of them in your head, and that's why you literally stay.
That's what happened to me and when I was dating. And I two guys, so one who's my boyfriend now and the other one who it didn't work out because he had 2 kids and he stood me up at one time, but that's another story for another day. Yeah, so they asked me and I was literally like, they said, oh, so what do you look for in a guy? And I was like, I'm not going to tell you that.
Why do you know?
Like, I'm not going to tell you that for the exact reasons you just said, Chan. Like, you're going to mentally take notes and live up to that person for like a few weeks until you get what you want. If you're coming into this with like bad intentions, until you get what you want out of it, and then all of a sudden drops. Yep. Or even until you get in a relationship with that person and then all of a sudden nothing, they're not doing anymore because they've used it to get you to a point that they want to be able to then be like, see ya.
Yeah.
Like, peace out. So yeah, so I didn't tell my boyfriend now at the time when we went on our first date. I said no. And he actually understood. He's like, yeah, I get it. Like, I get it.
He's a very smart man.
He is. So like, definitely women, yeah, girls, do not tell them what they want to hear. Just say to them, I'm not going to tell you that. I'm so
or just
sorry.
Be like, I just want you to be you. Or give a generic answer. Be like, oh, like, I just want to see what you like. Or be a nice person. I can't lie. Being nice is very hard.
Not everybody's nice, you know.
I know. That's why I said I was want a nice person. I'll know if you're not nice.
Yeah, but then then they're gonna act nice if you tell them. Don't even tell them that because then they're gonna act nice.
Just be like, oh, I just want you to be yourself.
Yeah.
I just want you to be yourself.
Yeah. You know, I just look for a man who are, you know.
You're just chilled. You're down to earth. Well,
no, because now you're telling them what you want, Shannon.
No, just be like, oh, I just want you to be yourself.
Yeah, just be yourself. and then you can judge.
But then, ladies, you need to take a mental assessment, assess everything they do.
Mental state examination
and CRB checks. No, because you don't know what they've done in the past. Some of them are very, very good at hiding. You don't know you really don't know what they've done behind closed door. You don't know if they've got a gazillion babies. You don't know if they've got a criminal record. You don't know if they are... I don't even know. But you need to actually do thorough checks because you really don't know what people are like.
Some men are forthcoming though. Some.
And I respect it.
So the guy that I was talking about that I went on a date with, he told me that he has 2 kids. On the day, literally on the first day, he was like, we went bowling, you know, it was fun. We were really vibing, and then after bowling, it was like, you know, we sat down and had, you know, dinner and had drinks, and then that's when he came. Mind you, we had been speaking on the phone and texting and stuff before the first date for a while, and he never told me, but his excuse was he's telling me now because he wants to see how I would react hearing that. Maybe
he wanted to see your facial expression.
That's it, yeah. And how I would react, you know, hearing that news. And I was like, oh.
That's hard reply. I'll be like, oh, you're a child.
I was like, oh, not 1, but 2.
Yeah, do you know what?
Not 1, but 2. I was like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, that's fine. And because we were vibing. If the date had gone really terribly and was going bad, then I probably would have still said, oh, okay. And then after the day, I would have been like, peace out, A-town down.
Respectfully.
But because the date was so good and we were clicking and we had a good connection, literally the date ended at like 2 a.m. So it went on for ages. It was such a good day. And then I gave him, you know, another chance. I was like, yeah, you know, it's fine. I love kids anyway. I mean, yeah, I would have been a grandmother.
You would have been a stepmommy.
Jesus.
You want to be doing stepmommy.
I would have been a stepmom. And how do you feel about guys with babies?
Do you know what? Personally, no go. However, as I'm getting older, I have to realise some people have children very, very early.
That's what I was saying.
So I'm okay, but the other thing I'm worried about is the baby mama drama. There is
not every time.
Sometimes there's evil eye.
But not all baby mums are bad. Some of them just don't care, you know. They just want to, as long as you're seeing your child and looking after your child, they don't care who you're with.
You really, like, I feel like, maybe I've come across a lot of drama, maybe. But I'm not saying all baby mums are bad, but you just have to be mindful that there could be, you never know, unfinished business, or the guy might not be actually looking after his child. Do you get what I mean?
Okay.
Or, I don't know, I just feel on edge. There's someone there. Oh, I'm going to go see my baby mum, but you're really beating her.
How do you know they're beating? Maybe
I'm going to go see my baby mum, and then I look at your thingy and you're in another country with her.
Oh.
Like, I'm going to go see my baby mum, but to be fair, I think it's social media. They've made baby mums look bad.
They have. Social media, definitely.
I know
and Americans.
Americans, yeah. I know some really good baby mums. And
I do as well.
I don't know. It's like having a third wheel.
I think that no, but I get what you mean. Like, obviously, if I was dating in my like early 20s and, you know, in my teens and stuff like that, I'll be like, hell to the no, because no. But like you said, now that we're like in our late 20s, Jesus. Oh, child. Now that we're in our late 20s, like you said, it's difficult to find men who do not have kids.
It's true.
So at that time, like, you know, I do not mind, but like it's just no, but it just depends on the situation.
That was a very long pause. I can't lie.
No, it just depends on the situation. No, but like it just depends on the situation.
Yeah, no, I agree. It depends on the situation. Preferably one. If there's more than one, I feel like you've broken up a stable family.
What the hell? How does that work?
I feel like if it's one child, fine, but I feel like there's more than one child. How do you know there's not more than one baby mum?
So what if you do know that there's more than one baby mum? So okay, let's say he has 3 kids. With 2 babies. That scream.
Like,
okay, let's say he has 3 kids or 2 kids with 2 baby mums.
That's two other women I need to be mindful of.
Why do you need to be mindful of them, though?
Because women can be dodgy. Because I know.
Not
because
all
I
of
am
them,
one.
Okay.
I don't know. Do you know what? I feel like once you tell me, I'll actually just be like, can I meet your baby mum, please? Because
Really? But not straight away?
No, not straight away, but
Okay.
like, eventually I'll be like, because I just want to know what she's like, how she thinks.
Okay. So if they have a good relationship, what if they don't have a good relationship, but they just co-parent really well? And it's just all about, dropping the child off.
That's fine. But I want to see evidence of that.
Okay.
I'm not going to get involved in some sort of entanglement. I'm not
entanglement.
August. Sorry.
And on that note, guys, this is the end of the episode.
No, I'm not going to be doing some entanglement with August. Entanglement with August. No, you know when you're at a point in your life, you know where you want to go. Yeah. You don't need anything to bring you down. And that involves entanglement.
How is that going to bring you down? What, a man having a baby is going to bring you down?
No, like the drama behind it. It might have a mental
There's not always drama, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, let me stop being dramatic, because...
No, speak your truth, sis. You've got to speak your truth.
Okay, if I know it's
guys,
calm and they're co-parenting, that's fine. That's fine with me. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine with me. It's okay.
Great. And on that note, guys...
It's been me, Shan.
It's been me, Rez. Make sure you guys tune in. We're going to release our first episode, which would have been a Wednesday. This has been released.
Wednesday.
So it's going to be every Wednesday. And make sure you guys tune in and you follow Sit Tight Podcast on all social media. All social media is at Sit Tight Podcast on TikTok, on Instagram,
Twitter,
on Twitter,
Instagram.
If you have anything to say about this episode, you can use hashtag Sit Tight Podcast and let us know what you guys think about some of the topics that we have discussed.
Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel for bloopers.
Yes!
Yes!
See you guys. Bye.